Parents caring for a critically ill child often experience isolation, financial stress, and hopelessness. A local nonprofit group is striving to bring a sense of connection and fun back into the picture. Katie Cochin and Christine Bucknell from A Kid Again are here to share more about how this organization is changing lives. Welcome to the program, ladies.
Well, thanks so much for having us.
So how did A Kid Again get started?
Well, A Kid Again actually has been around throughout Northern Ohio for over 20 years. It was founded down in Central Ohio, down in the Columbus area, but really just a group of caring, passionate folks that wanted to do something for families that were raising these kids with these terrible illnesses, and they just didn't have the time or the wherewithal or the financial means to take them out on various family outings. And so they just got together and said, let's see about putting together these fun-filled adventures so groups of families can kind of hang out with each other and share stories and best practices and in a fun venue and just put illness aside for the day.
What kind of events are offered to the children and their families?
We do a variety of events all throughout the year, so they always have something positive to look forward to. We go to places like Cedar Point, that's our highest attended adventure. This year we're going to Pioneer Waterland and Dry Fun Park. We do an annual holiday party, the zoo, Indians games, Monsters games. So we try to change it up to kind of appease everybody and something that everybody would like to enjoy.
Right. Tell us a little bit about the kids that you serve and the families. What are their situations?
You know, it's really a wide variety of situations. The illnesses are all different with us, so it's not just a cancer situation. It could be spinal muscular atrophy, it could be sickle cell anemia, a wide variety of them. And so a lot of these families don't have places to turn. There's a lot of organizations out there that do things for children with cancer, but not as many for all the other illnesses. So these families kind of really get together and gain a sense of community from these group adventures. And every adventure has a chance for everybody to sit down and have lunch together. Moms and dads hang out together. The healthy siblings get to see that they're not the only family that's a little different maybe than the other families. And then of course the ill children see that they're not alone either.
Can you share any stories of how your program has changed someone's life?
We have a lot of
good
stories.
stories.
Katie's got a great story about little Levi.
Yeah, little Levi has cystic fibrosis, and last year he unfortunately fell ill and wasn't able to make it to the zoo. So the mom called the next week and said, Katie, Christine, you got to tell me what the next adventure is coming up. And we heard Levi in the background, I'm not waiting a whole year to get to the zoo. And she's like, it's okay, Levi, there's Cedar Point in a month. And so we saw Levi at Cedar Point, and we were like, Levi, how are you? He's like, I can't talk, I gotta get to the bumper cars. So it just goes to show how they always have something positive to look forward to. Like I said, if they do fall ill and can't make it, there's always something in the future fun for them to forget illness for the day and just,
It keeps them going.
Yeah,
Lifts their
exactly.
spirit from one maybe medical treatment to the next, something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Why do you think this program is needed in our community?
Well, we hear often from our families that there are so many different organizations, like I kind of touched on before, that really look into the research and the different medications and the treatments, which of course are super important, right? We need to find cures for some of these illnesses, but there aren't as many where they can just kind of get together as a normal family, to use their words, and just get out and have some family recreational time. And I think kind of what makes it different is that since these adventures are throughout the year, they get to know other families, and I think how it affects the community is that when you know how tired we all get after a day at work, and we don't really have enough time to get everything that we need to do. And these families are planning doctor visits, the healthy kids need to get to soccer, parents become exhausted where they can't even think about planning something else. They feel guilty because they can't afford to do the things that maybe other families do due to the high cost of raising a child. So through these adventures, parents get a great deal out of it, and that they feel relaxed after an adventure. They report to us that they feel like they've done something great for their children. They've given their children an opportunity that they wouldn't be able to normally, and then when they go to work on Monday, they feel kind of revitalized and feel really good about themselves and what they've done for their family.
So affecting the whole family.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Now, what about you ladies? How has working at A Kid Again changed your lives?
Well, I can speak for myself in that we touched a little earlier before the program. I myself don't have children. I have beautiful 5 healthy step-grandchildren, but I view these as all my children. I get up, I get to go to work every day. I see these beautiful smiles on these gracious people. So I kind of feel like I have the kids that I never had,
Yeah.
and that I'm changing. I'm having a positive impact on their lives. I get a lot of hugs and kisses. It's a really rewarding job.
Yeah.
What about you, Katie?
So positive. I mean, same as Christine. Not the 5 grandchildren, of course. But, just it's such a positive organization. How gracious and grateful our families are for, what we would just think as a simple day at Cedar Point. They are just, thank yous and smiles and hugs, and it's just an amazing organization to work for.
Now, I know you guys are located in Twinsburg. How can, if any of our viewers are watching, how can they help? How can we help you?
They can go to our website and learn more about us. First of all, what we do, we have a lot of different adventures. Katie actually is the gal who all of our folks will call in and say, hey, I'd love to volunteer. So Katie, you want to tell her some of the fun adventures we have coming up and what they do?
So like I said, we're going to Cedar Point. So we had volunteers that help the kids, check in the kids, give them the prizes. We do a craft, just entertain them and make it a really fun-filled, exciting day. So, people that are passionate about what we're passionate about and high enthusiasm and just want to give back and show these families a little bit of love, we would love to have you join us. Like she said, you can go to our website. It's akidagain.org, so pretty simple, and our phone number's on there, and so is our email, and you can give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'd love to have you.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more Mind, Body, and Spirit.